welcome back to the King of Love YouTube channel. Last time that we were here, I believe we did Animal Crossing, and this time we're back on the Pokémon Violet. What are we doing today, you might ask, on the... Pokemon? Well, we're not doing a whole lot, I'm gonna be honest. This is gonna be kind of a hangout and chill video. Might be on the short side. I'm not sure yet. But what we're gonna go do, my friends, is we're gonna go and just chat about different things and updates on the channel. I hope you enjoyed the Animal Crossing video yesterday. I really, really do. I'm very happy with how that turned out. I really, really am. But as I said, Animal Crossing is one of my personal favorite series in all of gaming. I would do an Animal Crossing playthrough on this channel, but deleting a save file is so brutal when it comes to the new Animal Crossing, which is what we would want to play, because let's be honest, Animal Crossing is definitely something of a speciality. Like, it's hard enough to do Animal Crossing. It's hard enough, right? And Animal Crossing is such a harder game to do because you have to, like, it's a life sim. So, as a series, you have to, instead of doing what I normally do, which is record things heavily in advance and try to do it that way, instead of doing it that way, I would have to, like, record every day, record a new video every day, for how long we wanted to do the series. And that would probably be about 30 days, probably a month. A month or 2 months to show everything, because the game's quite big as far as New Horizons goes. And sure, I could cover City Folk because I own that game, and I could also cover the older Animal Crossing, which is more vicious with some of the stuff you get up to in that game. So we could do that. I would love to cover any of the DS stuff, but I don't have a modded 3DS. I don't have the software to run 3DS games as far as capturing footage from them. And sure, some people are gonna say, but emulate it. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not doing that. And some of you are gonna be like, but why not? It makes it easier, doesn't it? And sure. It does. And to be honest, I have my own opinions about that, and I'm gonna reserve those, because you don't need to hear that. You don't need to hear me complain about emulating over having the official hardware. But it does suck, because it does hurt, because, like, I would love to be able to play, like, any of the old Pokemon games for you all on this channel, but at the present moment, I just don't have enough money to go get a new 3DS and get it modded enough so it can run footage onto it, so I can do capturing the footage of it, because it's expensive. But that's okay. That's alright. We don't have to worry about it too much. I'm not gonna be too upset about it, honestly, so don't be too upset with me that on this channel we're not really gonna cover those games. However, if a game comes out and it is one of the old DS Pokemon games, or one of the old, like, one of the old Game Boy Advance Pokemon games, and it comes out to the Switch Online services, we will be covering it. It'll happen. It'll happen. We'll probably drop everything or I'll make sure that we do a playthrough of it at some point, if we're not already busy with another. But at this stage, we're kind of just hanging, we're just chilling out. I'll be honest, after the Paper Mario finale, I'm kind of struggling to figure out what we're gonna do daily. That's another thing, is like, the Animal Crossing video was like, kind of like fill a void, and it was also a request from a friend. So, I wanted to make sure I did that, but I don't know what else to do as far as content is concerned. At least for a little while. But we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. We're not ready to get into the next playthrough right away anyway. So, in any instance, that's fine. But as we ride around on Miraidon, I wanted to talk about some other things going on with, like, gaming. Pokemon, there's not been a large amount of news about Z to A, the Kalos-centered Legends game. And if there has been, it hasn't reached my news feed. I have seen that there's a lot of leaks recently, and I don't follow leaks because I find leaks to be disruptive. I find leaks to be disruptive to game development because with leaks you get a predetermined... When you see a leak and it's not what you want it to be, you're already gonna have a not gonna like the game anyway, so you're gonna find any excuse to hate on said game, so I don't really like leaks that often. The only time I like it is when, like, it's a fighting game and you get information about certain things happening within that fighting game. Other than that, I don't like them. Anyway, moving on. I did not mean to run into you. Moving on, we're gonna talk a little bit. I'm not gonna talk too much about gaming news, actually. I lied to myself because honestly, there's not a whole lot going on outside of the Game Awards, which... the Game Awards. Can I just say, anything that's a DLC should not be in Game of the Year category. I'm just saying. It would be like saying this game should be in a Game of the Year category when this was released. Which, I love Pokémon Violet, but this was not Pokemon's strongest game, especially with what you can grab. Especially with the performance issues. Like, you're seeing it with me. It's chugging. Like, you got some bad popping. It's not as bad as what it used to be, but it has some bad popping. It slows down a bunch. So yeah, it's not the most functionable. Like, it's a good game, but it is definitely filled to the brim with popping. Filled to the brim with issues. Which is fine. It's not a bad game, it's just got a lot of issues with its performance. That's par for the course anymore, I guess. Which stinks, because Pokemon is one of my favorite series. And I love what they did with this game in terms of story, so it's a shame. Anyway. Yeah, we're just hanging out and chilling. But the, back to Animal Crossing really quick. Yeah, a series on that game is really hard to do, like I said. And I just think that maybe we could do it, but it's one of those things of just, like, really tough to do with, given the, given what kind of game it is. And that's gonna be my final remarks on that. As for the next series that I'm working on, and I hinted at that it's gonna be even more of a doozy than the blind Paper Mario playthrough. And the fun fact about that blind playthrough of Paper Mario, that was probably the most fun I've had on an RPG in quite some time. Quite some time. It is a fantastic game, and I didn't talk about, like, what the series meant to me that much during the final notes of the series. I love that game to death. It is one of my favorite games now, because, like, the dialogue is super good, it's super funny and witty, and everything about it is extremely interesting. Like, the Thousand Year Door is just a great game. It's just great. Like, you have characters that are well developed and interesting. I mean, I say what you will about Koops as one of the party members, because he really didn't develop a whole lot. But the rest of them were very fun characters to get along with. The fact that Mario just kept getting hit on by so many different characters is hilarious. Between Vivian, Goombella, Madame Flurry, and the mouse character. I'm blanking on the name at the moment, I'll flash it on the screen. But the fact that he kept getting hit on by all those characters, and it was hilarious. It was never played, it was played as a goof, not as something super serious. But, like, the entire game was awesome, dude. Like, I love it so much. I will say probably my favorite chapter is the Glitz Pit chapter. I think it's probably the most fun I've had with characters and, like, with the characters in that game. Like, it is so fun. It is great. I'm so glad that there wasn't that many important Toad characters, cause if I would have had to talk like a Toad for most of that playthrough, some of that playthrough, you would have not enjoyed that. But anyway, the Paper Mario was awesome. As for the next one, it is a bit of a doozy of a game that we're going to be covering next. It's a game, I'll give you this one hint before we end the video. It is a series that is going to require a lot of effort on my part. Meaning I'm going to be doing a lot more details. More than ever. More than the Twilight Princess LP. More than the Mystery Dungeon one, too. As the Mystery Dungeon one was just a test to see how it would go. And I think it was a rather successful LP. It launched the channel. It launched this channel, so... And it was when I was still learning how to do this stuff. So... And I'm still learning. Like, let's not get this wrong. I am still learning. But the next one's a big deal to me. I hope you enjoy it. I'm not sure when we'll start it yet. I'm not sure. Just know it is coming, and Year Person, it is a series that we have technically played on the channel before, but not in a more loose way. That's your hint. See ya. So, to end off the video, I would like to say thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed just hanging out and chilling and listening to me gab about news, and if you enjoyed the Animal Crossing video and stuff. So next time, I don't know what we will be doing, but we will be doing something. Make sure to hit the like button and subscribe if you enjoy the content that I make on the regular. I do make videos every single day. So, make sure to hit all of that fun stuff, as you will see as we're ending off. And I will see you all later. King of Fluff out.